right, New York Comic Con 2022. We are in the press room for the new series. It's a little bit ways out, but I did get a chance to check it out as we get ready for Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. Gentlemen, I'm going to have you introduce yourself and tell me your roles in it, or your involvement with the project, shall I say. Start with you.
Rodney Clouden. I'm supervising producer on the show.
I'm Steve Loder. I'm the executive producer of the show.
Awesome. So we got a chance to talk at D23, got a little bit of a teaser there, so a little bit of a feel, a little bit of what we can expect. Now being able to see the extended first episode with a combination of two parts, oh, I can't wait to talk to you. I see why y'all were kind of peppering around there a little bit because y'all knew y'all had something, but now having a chance to check it out, what's sort of that energy that you wanted to relay to the audience? Because I felt the combination of a lot of things, but it felt very much home. I felt like I was a part of some of those family conversations that they was having, that banter between, well, who's that doing it, and trying to identify what's happening, the rumors, speculation, just that home camaraderie that I kind of grew up in. And so I appreciate this series now because, it feels like home. But what sort of that energy that you all were trying to create in doing the project?
Well, we just wanted to make sure that we got that authentic New York feel, We wanted to make sure that it looked good, it sounded good, because the show has got heart, it's got the humor, it's got the action, all the stuff that you love from Marvel, and then it has a bomb-ass soundtrack.
No, you're right about that.
The bomb soundtrack. Sorry, beep that out. Sorry, Disney.
How about you?
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, it's Rodney and I are both New Yorkers.
Yeah.
And New York has just an energy, it's a vibe,
Yeah.
and we wanted to kind of capture that because we've seen New York misrepresented in so much. But it's a kinetic energy, it's just something you feel in the air.
Yeah. I think you undersold the first time about the presence of the music.
Oh, yeah.
Again, having a chance to check it out early, and I know folks, you got to wait till February, but I watched it the first time very extensively to prepare for this. The second time, I kind of was just doing other things and just letting it play in the background. I just found myself just kind of bobbing, and it's like, oh my God, this is dope. What was that kind of process to kind of vet that to make sure that it matched the energy and the feel of the show, but also give us a dope soundtrack?
Oh, yeah. It's Raphael Sadiq. Raphael Sadiq is the music executive producer, and I'll tell you a little story about him. For a main title of any TV show, you usually do multiple passes. You do multiple demos because it's such an important piece of music that everyone's going to hear. Raphael Sadiq did Moon Girl Magic once. The first demo, right out of the gate, the first demo was perfect, and it really set the tone for the rest of the series. And everything we threw at Raphael, okay, this is a song about, because he wanted to know about the emotion, what's going on in the story, but really what's the character thinking and feeling, and he kind of keyed off of that. But we would throw him different genres. We'd say, okay, we need a Broadway song here, or we need a rap song here, or we need this here, and he just effortlessly did everything, accomplished everything, but even beyond that, because it was really important for him to have authentic music in this, because he knew he was working on a show that was intended for kids, but he wanted the music to feel mature so that everybody could enjoy it.
Yeah, that's about the sophistication of the music, and it's also just something so different from what you would expect from Disney. And you hear that, and you're saying, you're bobbing your head, and you play that on the radio, and that's something that you like. Oh, yeah, that's the jam. That's it right there.
Yeah. Now, I guess I'm going to try to put some words in your mouth, but I would love to kind of know, because I know you wanted to make sure this was represented right, and you wanted to make sure that what your vision was put on screen in that process. And again, the one word you missed out earlier is authentic, because absolutely is how it feels. It feels like something for us. But even within the first two episodes, I felt myself maturing with the show as we kind of go about the venture and whatnot. When you were able, when you got the green light to go with this, were you able to actually put every single aspect of this film or this series into it? Every idea, or at least the ideas that you want to be on there, was you able to bring every perspective on there, and the Disney sort of give you do it the way you need to do it?
100%. And I think that a lot of that has to do with the team you assemble. We have an amazing, diverse writing team, directing team. We have an all-female writers room right now, all-female directing team right now. I mean, it's super important to get the authentic voices, representing in the show.
We got a very diverse crew, and you hear that word a lot, but that is very important because there are some things where, certain people, certain groups might not understand. And if somebody says, hey, that doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
Instead of like arguing with them, it's like, really? Okay, tell us why. And then once you understand it, you change it.
Yeah.
And fix that, because we want to get this right.
Yeah.
It's very important.
Yeah. Listen, this is dope. I really appreciate the work in the background, making sure this comes out the way it needs to be. I can't wait for the rest of the road to check it out. Gentlemen, you have a good rest of your New York Comic Con.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. My guys.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Yes, sir.